This will likely be our shortest episode yet of FF7, but that's okay. Where are we? We're in the Shinra headquarters building. We have rescued Eris and we are trying to escape. Let's make moves. This is where Genova was. Oh, we stole the hard edge. Did I equip that? I might not have remembered to equip that. Yeah, we can upgrade. So I didn't buy a better weapon at some point, but now we can go from 2 slots to 4 slots, oh baby. And we massively up our attack. Cloud is now completely loaded. We may as well put on the materia. We have nothing else to do with the slots. And you'll notice the sense materia has no down to stats, right? It just doesn't affect our stats. So we may as well get some use out of it and try to escape. So how would we escape? Probably got to go down to floor 60 and use the elevator there. So let's do that. We totally missed floors 64 and 63. Oh, we can access that. Oh, let's look around. What's here? Looks like workout facility. Huff, wheeze, I'm starting to worry about my belly. Got a save point. Save points are great. We just saved, though. In these lockers, yeah, we can get items. That's nice. Megaphone? Hang on to this won't do any good. That megaphone is vaguely relevant later. Napper, let's get some rest. We can take the full heal. I tend not to use tense much in these games, and I really should, but these games tend to include enough kind of free heals at ins and stuff that I usually don't feel the need. Usually my MP stays in stock. See, we got a full MP heal here. We can do 63. Can we do this? Let's try it. You can get some items here. Beep beep, verifying keycard. Level B employee verified. You're permitted to open doors on this floor up to 3 times. Blip, if you receive an item coupon, remember to exchange it for an item. Refrain from entering the air conditioning ducts recklessly. They are very dangerous. We are going to immediately enter the air ducts. Alright, not this one. Okay. So, we can open 3 doors. You can see it probably takes us 2 doors to get to anywhere. Can we get to anywhere with just 1 door entry? Because there's a double door here. There's a single door looking at more doors there. And you'll also notice some of the doors are red and some of the doors are blue. So I don't really remember the most efficient way to do this. But I think I probably want to try to get to a room in only 2 openings. I'm tempted to do this one and the one to the left of it and see where I end up. Let's try that. This was... okay. If we do this one, we can get here. We got a coupon, and we can go through the grate to the air duct. I think there's a way to get like 3 or 4 items here, or there's some optimizing, but I don't know it. I actually feel pretty good about what we've done, because I think we can drop off possibly in multiple other rooms. One of them is back at the start, so we can only drop off in a second room. Can we go up there? There we go. Having trouble turning. Okay, did okay here. I'm sure there are people watching this that do actually know how to optimize items here and what the items are. B coupon. And sadly, we have opened 3 doors, so we can't get through to this one. So we missed the C coupon. That's okay. I'm not. As is hopefully well established here, I'm not a must-get-everything kind of completionist. I do have some min-maxing tendencies, but I think that's very different, right? I'm going to make sure not to miss certain key stuff. Yeah, let's coupon change. I think all clear resets it. So here are the items that get. Star pen, 4 slots, all material. All material. It would be nice to get the all materia. But I'm okay with this. Yeah. Obviously, all materia, as we've established, is great, and it would be really nice to have one. Actually, the 4 slots is not that helpful to me. It lowers some defensive stats, and I don't need the extra slots right now. However, I can equip the Star Pendant and protect against poison. We're going to give that to Tifa. Alright, so we actually did engage with every floor. Feel good about that. Feel like we showed Shinra headquarters even though I didn't intend to. Totally failed this puzzle though. That was depressing. And let's escape out the elevator. Who's that? Hey, what is it? Going up, he points. Would you press up, please? Turks? Must be a trap. Yes, this man is dressed as a Turk. We don't recognize him, but... And that is Sang. Must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? Good. So this is one of those like differences in cutscenes I was sort of complaining about earlier, where like sometimes multiple enemies walk up to you and you are now captured, and sometimes multiple enemies walk up to you and you are now in a battle that is trivially won. This time we are captured, and you can sort of see everyone's arms are tied behind their backs. I don't see Eris though. Was I just blind to her? No, I don't see Eris. Hello, President Shinra. You all got caught too. Where's Eris? In a safe place. She's the last surviving ancient. I don't think Nanaki's hands are tied, but they probably are in front or something weird. Don't you know, they call themselves the Cetra and lived thousands of years ago. Now they're just a forgotten page in history. Cetra. That girl, is she a survivor of the Cetra? Nanaki, unlike us, seems to have some knowledge of this. Cetra, or the Ancients, will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. The Promised Land? Isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's just too appealing to not... I'm gonna correct the miswritten dialogue here. It's just too appealing to not pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is very fertile. If the land is fertile, then there's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-sucking Mako reactor is necessary. The abundant Mako will just come out on its own. I really like this. I like the understanding that, you know, if we found some kind of Eden Promised Land type thing, right? We know what our world looks like. We know what it would try to do to it. It would not turn it into some kind of free utopia. Forces with money and power would bend it to their money and power, right? And this kind of the dream of a promised land, I think, in many people's minds, is this dream of a heavenly type body, and it's not. There would be a lot of forces in our world trying to make it not that. The abundant Mako will just come out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built, Shinra's new glory. Quit dreaming. Oh really, don't you know, these days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out of his way, says Rude. We now have the name of the other Turk here. Hold it, I got a lot I want to say to you. What Barrett's got to do is aim the back of his hand right and shoot. If you need something else, talk to my secretary. This President Shinra seems like a bad dude. Alright, now we're imprisoned. We can see Eris is here in a safe place, prison. We got Tifa in our cell, let's talk to her. Psst, can we get out? Leave it to me. Cloud, you're so brave. Thanks. I wonder how Piggy Man is doing. Grandpa. Alright, that's Grandpa. Grandpa. I did not deliver that line right. What's so funny? Nothing. Hey. I wonder how Barrett is doing, I did. Eris is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? The Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, which means if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. And the land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. Can't just leave them be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Eris too. How about you? He says to Nanaki. Nanaki goes to sleep. So damn boring. Legit. And let's check in on Eris. As the most important plot member, I saved her for last here. I'm gonna walk in circles. Cloud, are you there? Eris, you safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? Tifa gets up. Oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too. Excuse me. You know, Eris, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet, speak with the planet, and unlock the planet. And then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises supreme happiness. One thing I really like about this game is there are so many games where it tells you a Promised Land exists. That means the Promised Land does exist. Now, it usually will not take exactly the form people think it will, right? If you're playing something like an Uncharted game and they tell you there's the Promised Land, that land's clearly going to be filled with some kind of monster and will be the last set piece of the game, right? And you could argue, like, that means most games will have some twist there. But I think this game actually leaves more open what the Promised Land means than most things would. And I appreciate how it does that. What does that mean? More than words? I don't know. Speak with the planet. Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they are saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my Promised Land. That's what Mom said. Note, her Promised Land, not the Promised Land, right? I thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... And we're out of dialogue, let's just get some sleep. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to pause as long, but it pauses when I'm on another window. I noticed something slightly odd on screen. I noticed two things slightly odd. One is, her door's blue. The door's open. When did it open? Tifa's asleep. And the other thing was we could see the edge of the guard's body. What's happened? Tifa, wake up. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa, get Eris. I'll go help Barrett and the others. I guess just other, in this case. Barrett, Piggy Man, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why's the door open? The hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead, and don't get caught by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Piggy Man. I think our party now is going to be Cloud, Tifa, Eris. So can we upgrade you? Not really. And we have no spare... Oh, we do have spare materia. It unequipped Nanaki's materia. Now, I think the game will let us mess around with our materia before anything real happens. But just in case it doesn't, I'm going to give Cloud Restore. And I'm going to give Eris... I guess All's pretty useless there, right? Oh, we did get another All somewhere. That's great. Let's give her... Nah, I'll figure this out later. I think it'll give us a chance. Let's follow and see where we're at. A lot of collapsed bodies here. Oh, there are enemies I should have equipped. Maybe I'll just run away. Oh, that's a new enemy. Alright, well, we're definitely going to steal from that. Though I think the hard edge was the one really key thing. Refuse. Or refuse, maybe. That's solid damage. But as always, we do not mind when Eris is hit by moves because her limit break is very useful. So I should put materia on Eris. I don't think we need to be too specific about which it is right now. Just anything we want to get experience. Enemy skill can't get experience. We learn moves from stuff surviving. Yeah, I know All's not attached to anything, but I'm not too fussed. Dead bodies. I don't think there's anything in here. And let's catch up to Nanaki. That's bloody. And that was not broken into before. That was contained. Did it get away? Genova? Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor using that elevator for the specimens. Now, maybe we should be running away, not following, but that's okay. Could save here, but I think we're okay. It looks like it leads up. Yeah, we can see a bloody trail. And now we can go through this door, which we couldn't earlier, I think. Ah, no, I'm an idiot. The door is on the lower level. Maybe we could have gone through earlier. Oh, I'm not the smartest. That's a new enemy. Let's try stealing from that as well. I should probably use Tifa's limit break just to get uses. But I like trying to steal. So we're gonna cross/slash the second one because we've done a bunch of damage to the first, and I feel like it might just one-shot it either way. Look at his stupid-looking new sword with the flat end. I do like games where you can actually see the new weapons as they're equipped. I think that's a nice feature most FFs have. On the other hand, some weapons look silly. Follow the blood trail. It's going up. So I guess we're going up too. Let's take him. We can do it. Multiple things I want to steal from. We're probably going to have to heal. It doesn't look like they're hitting Eris. If they primarily attack Eris, you basically just get the life back from her limits. I think this is fire type. And so I think equipping Fire Elemental on Tifa saved us 90 life there, give or take. Genius strategy. Genius. Oh, I should have healed there. Yeah, because Cloud can get 2-shot here. Oh dear. Don't attack Cloud? Oh, is Cloud going to go down? This will be terrible. That would be deeply shameful. Alright, if Eris gets hit again, she gets her limit and we get a heal. We're going to try to finish something. That didn't make Cloud wake up. I was hoping that would finish off the blue thing. God, this is terrible. Please hit Eris. That's not Eris. That's not Eris either. Okay, we took out one enemy. Now, I should probably be using spells for the extra damage, but I'm sort of fascinating I'm failing this badly. Alright, wanted to get that off quick, was hoping it would be before they got an attack. Oh, don't kill me with poison. If Eris gets off her limit, we're good. If she dies by poison, this is terrible. Alright. We gotta heal. What a weird fight to struggle on. But enemy damage is really moving up quick here. We're going to use another potion. Wake up, Cloud. And then there was one. There you go. Well done, Cloud. And that's the fight. Okay. That was very weirdly difficult. And if I'd gotten unluckier on some hits, I would have had some characters get knocked out. Which always feels like a huge failure to me whenever a character gets knocked out. I know you can just use a Phoenix down, but it feels like, that's when I feel like I've done something wrong. I have messed up. Okay, and we got new limit break. So Tifa has her second limit break. The way Tifa's limits work is not like Cloud's, where you, or like most characters, where you choose between them. She uses all limit breaks she has unlocked up to a point. So it will, instead of having one reel, it will now have 2 reels. And I will probably just mash the confirm button quickly to have it go off fast and not waste time on the ATB filling. It might stop the ATB filling while it goes off, but I don't think it does. And I don't think her limit damage is worth fretting over, I guess. So we're going to take this save point. And we are very close to done with this part. Another new enemy. I'll get in trouble trying to steal again. I do sometimes do that thing in games where, like, if you used a little MP now, you would kill the enemy and be in great shape. But instead, I save that MP and have to use more MP after the fight healing. I have very much of that kind of bad habit. I'm going to use Suicide again, isn't it? Yeah, so another enemy that has unique feature where when it's low on life, it uses a specific attack. There's so many enemies in this game that have, like, little quirks to them. But especially if you haven't played this game in a while. And, like, 5 years ago, I played FF7 a million times in a row for some reason, and haven't really played it since. Partially because I just hate the concept that they actually did the remake, and that made me really sad about FF7. And so it's been hard for me to return to. Remember when they were saying they would only make a FF7 remake when they had made a game that was its equal? Then they totally forgot about that, made a lot of games I think are very much not good, and then made an FF7 remake, and at a point where I'm not going to trust them to be able to do it well. And so it just makes me sad because I don't really trust them to understand the game at all. Okay. I think it will give me some options in a sec. I'm going to prepare, but... Huh. Plot twist. President Shinra does not look in great shape. He's dead. The leader of Shinra Inc. is dead. Then this sword must be Sephiroth's. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Who cares who did it? This is the end of the Shinra now. That is Palmer of the Space Development Program. Please, don't kill me. What happened? Sephiroth. Sephiroth came. Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? Yeah, I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him? Would I lie to you at a time like this? And I heard his voice, too. He was saying something about not letting us have the Promised Land. Then what? Does that mean that the Promised Land really exists and that Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then. Save the Promised Land? A good guy? No way. Cloud has opinions. It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. This is like the first time Cloud has had an opinion on something that wasn't, I want my money, or something immediately in front of him kind of thing. Sephiroth's mission is different. Palmer gets free, runs off looking very silly. Rufus! I forgot about him. We see a helicopter in the distance. Who's that? Vice President Rufus, the president's son. Yay for nepotism. Rufus, the true nepo baby of our time. Alright, what does everyone have to say? I only know his name. I heard that he's been assigned somewhere else for a long time. I've heard that no one's ever seen him bleed or cry. Wonder what kind of person he is. Well, he's not sounding great from those descriptions. We look at the corpse. Nope, but he's got a sword stuck through him. Let's go see what's up with this Rufus feller. He seems nice, right? So Sephiroth was actually here, by the way. Who are you guys? I'm Cloud, former soldier, first class. I'm from Avalanche. Same here. A flower girl from the slums. A research specimen. Quite a crew we got going. What a crew. Rufus and I are on the same page. Very similar people, me and Rufus. Well, I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra Inc. You only president because your old man died. That's right. I'll let you hear my new appointment speech. Old man tried to control the world with money. Seems to have been working. The population thought that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. If a terrorist attacks, the Shinra army will help you. Looks perfect on the outside. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. It takes too much to do it, like my old man. This guy seems villainous to me. I don't know about you. A little fear will control the minds of the common people. There's no reason to waste money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Get out of this building with Eris. What? I'll explain later. Barrett, this is the real crisis for the planet. Oh, I think the planet was already in crisis before, but I do understand the sentiment here. The hell's that supposed to mean? I'll tell you later. Just take my word for it now. I'll go after I take care of him. All right, Cloud. Showdown of the Blondes. Cloud, I just thought of something. I'll wait for Cloud. Everyone get to the elevator. That's some quality one-upsmanship from Tifa. It's gonna get ugly from here on. Pretty ugly from here on. We should check our equipment. Cloud and Tifa's materia. We will remove it and equip it. It will give us chances. This is not a cruel game. So we're definitely going to put cover on Eris because that's where I've wanted it. And we'll give her one offensive spell, but not two. We'll put Steel on her. And Nanaki, I'm going to give All and Lightning. I will also give him Restore. Actually, let's give him Restore and the other All. And lastly, say Poison. And Barrett can have, let's put Elemental. One of these fires is more experienced than the other. And I don't think we learn any enemy skills up here, so let's go Sense and Fire. And that will be the best way to level up our material. Let's check the equip as well. Can I upgrade anything? Not really. It's nice that Nanaki comes with good gear. I think I missed getting a summon materia. I think Shiva might have been available or something, and I just missed it. Not sure where. But oh well. I don't really use summons much in this game. I think they're pretty high MP cost and don't output amazing damage. So here we have a boss fight, and it's one of the very few fights where the enemy is at distance, such that if we, for instance, try to attack with Eris here, we're just gonna miss our turn, right? So instead, we're gonna be attacking with other characters, but Barrett can still attack, but it means MP is really useful here. Now, hopefully at some point it attacks Eris, because we'll get full heal on everyone, or close to full heal, which is great. It's nice to have her close to the limit already. But it means for our non-Barrett characters, we're gonna have to use spells. It's being very rude, not attacking Eris. Where did we put Cure? I don't remember. Bolt does more damage than Ice because, again, it's a machine. I think I put it on Nanaki. Yeah. So when something is all on it, you can... wow, they're being very rude to Nanaki. You can have it single target, even when you have an all left in use. So, for instance, Nanaki here, I can, if I remember what button to press, yeah, I can just cast Cure on himself, which I will do. Ah, that's a shame. Gonna waste I'll hold off on her limit, though, actually, because I'm just casting spells with her. I don't need her to be able to attack to do something useful. I think Sledfang still hits. I think limits still work. They get full range, yeah. And we want to be using limits as established because we want to be leveling up limits. So now we can use Big Shot, and I think now would be a good time to also use Healing Wind. But it's one of those fights where it really does make a difference to have unequipped materia elsewhere, because it would be easy to find yourself, like, I remember the first time I played, my materia was mostly on Tifa and Cloud for whatever reason. And thus, this party, I just had to sit here watching Barrett attack with very little to do. I might have had some items I could throw, because you can pick up grenades at this point or something, but I don't think I did. There's no defend or other kind of option, so when the game tells you, like, sensor charged, I mean, I guess there actually is, but I've never used it. I guess there is. But doesn't seem necessary. And the damage clearly isn't enough to be scary here. Also, It's filling Eris's limit break, and, you know, anything that fills Eris's limit break. Any multi-hit move, or any enemy move that hits everyone we have in our party is just not very scary at this point in time, because, right, Eris's healing will not scale with the game as we have more health. But with our health pools quite small, Eris is a really powerful healer as long as the enemy keeps hitting her. I can put us to sleep. That's annoying. But it'll wake us up, and that gets her fairly close, and Barrett can use Big Shot. We can bolt. But yeah, this is a fight, I think, that's easy to be annoyed by if you didn't set up your party so that every character has tools. If you didn't put, like, at least one attacking spell on everyone not named Barrett. But as is, not much of a problem. Ah, no! I've failed. It's depressing. I maybe should have waited for Barrett's gauge to fill up too, because now they have a chance to take her out again. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for both to fill so I can quickly sequence getting her a little healed. Actually, I should do it with magic. Oh, I did that dumb again. This is terrible. I hate when characters get KO'd. I don't like to buy Phoenix Downs either, because I just don't think my characters should get KO'd, because I shouldn't make mistakes. But I let health get lower. I didn't realize it could do quite that much damage. And I'm now deeply shamed. Oh, and I was so close to killing it too. Disaster. What a horrendous gameplay-wise episode. Alright, we got another Mithril Armlet. That's quite nice. We don't really need the 4 slots, so the Mithril Armlet having better defense is just a better choice. Remove materia from other members with square. Okay, did that. Now we're going to access the menu. And let's... I don't think this is poison, but... What do we want? Well... We're going to have lightning, because that's helpful. We'll put restore, because that's just nice to have around. Maybe we'll put, where'd restore go? Nope, that's not restore. We'll put elemental, and let's go fire. And for the last slot, cover or steel. Both of them I want to just in general level up a bit, but I'm going to go cover because it's much closer to a next level. I guess I could go 4 slots. Yeah, we may as well get AP to more things. It does ruin some of my defensive stats, or like weaken some of my defensive stats, but I'd rather level up more things. Poison, all, or ice. Let's go all. I think all is, it's not connected to anything. It looks silly, but I think it's just a useful thing. Why do you want to fight me? I didn't just give an evil speech. You seek the promised land and Sephiroth. Exactly. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient? There are 2 ancients, not just one. A lot has happened. Anyway, I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the promised land. So I think from Cloud's point of view, we have 2 kind of key villains here. One is this man Rufus, and the other is the so far unseen Sephiroth, but oft mentioned. I see. I guess this means we won't become friends. And we have another boss. Big boss rush here. He has an ally thing that will cast healing stuff on him. So we're going to, or not healing, protective stuff. We're going to bolt because it hits both, and then we're going to try to finish off the Panther before we go for Rufus. I think it will start casting things like, bolt. Alright, We're gonna make sure the Panther's out. Maybe this is a waste. Maybe I should just use it on Rufus and then finish off the Panther with weaker moves, but I'd like to just get rid of it. I think I'm gonna heal next turn. Not that he's doing enough that it's really scary, but just make sure I'm kind of free to mash attacks or spells for the rest of the fight. Seems like about 5 shotguns gets me to a limit. But I guess I should have had... I think Elemental and Fire will still be useful shortly, but I guess I should have had... yeah, he has the barrier. So physical attacks are reduced, even though my Hard Edge really upped my attack power on physicals. But Fire and Elemental will be useful for a coming boss fight, or more than one actually. I think it is the best pairing of the defensive Elemental uses. For offensive Elemental uses, as I said earlier, I think Wind is just mathematically the best option. And I think this will probably finish him off. And we were going to have to heal at some point. That's all for today. Classic way to take a helicopter flight. God, I'd be so scared if I was doing that. Oh my god. Especially one-handed holding on. I'm not good with heights. Guard Source is a permanent up to defensive stats. And Protect Vest is an equip. So actually, let's look at what we just got. I like that the game has an auto sword feature. It's very nice. Yeah, permanently raises vitality. We'll save it for someone else. Got 3 tranquilizers, that's pretty useless, and we got new Protect Vest. I think that is an accessory, yeah, that gives vitality plus 10. Vitality being your defensive stat. I forgot what it was called. Strength is damage, dexterity is speed, so how quickly your ATB bar fills. Vitality is defense, magic is magic power, spirit is summon power, and luck is stuff like criticals and maybe how often you get afflicted with statuses. I forget exactly what it includes. Alright, let's get out of here. The escape. Hi there, Tifa. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. Looks like this is going to get complicated. Elevators to the bottom floor. I'll go on ahead. Oh, that doesn't seem like it went well. Surrounded, huh? If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after. It's me. Yeah, well that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene. Now it's my turn to watch out for you. Okay, playtime's over for you jackasses. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who you calling Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest that we think of a way to get out of here? Good job having a level head on your shoulders, Nanaki. Huh? Oh yeah, you a cold man. Just like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing, so what are we gonna do? Barrett. We've made it as well. We took a different elevator, or at least Tifa made it. Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone over here. Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? I'll tell you later. Hurry, hurry. Cutscene. Top tier graphics for 1997. Beautiful motorcycle. Not as beautiful truck. Not used to doors opening that way either. Good job getting on board, Naki. And now we get a kind of a silly mini game where we, on the motorcycle, will defend the truck. I am not very good at this. I find it really hard when they're moving up. Like, once they move up to where your truck is, I have to remember which button I've selected to be different things. Let's start by forming our party. What's our classic party? We're using Tifa and we're using Nanaki. Okay. Let's menu that party. I'll give you the Protect Vest and you can have the Talisman. And I think we'll call it there for today.